Okay, I am making a new recipe and would love if you came down to recipe test it.
Yeah, I can probably do that, I guess.
Okay, just got done grocery shopping for the week, and I think I have some rough ideas about what I wanted to get based on what was on sale and what they had the most of. I went at a really inconvenient time of day, so a lot of things were missing. However, if you're in a rut that's kind of pushing you out of your comfort zone anyway, I am the eternal optimist, so anything to spin it in a positive light. So I got a ton of salmon. I'm gonna freeze half of it, and then I'm gonna cure half of it for some poke bowls this week and bagels with lox and things like that. So if you haven't tried curing salmon before, I have a recipe. I'll link it in the description box below, but it's such a good way to get your kind of like raw fish craving in a more healthy way, or not healthy, but like a more safe way. So I'm gonna do sushi grade tuna. It can be really expensive. Sushi grade salmon, super expensive. So if you cure raw salmon, you're still able to eat it in that like raw way that most people enjoy, in a little bit safer of a way. So I'm gonna prep a bunch of that stuff, and then I'll walk you through what I'm gonna make. I got inspiration for my take on Turkish pasta from creators like this and videos like this, so I just figured I'd include them. I usually skim through a recipe, get the feel for it, and then put my own little spin on it.
Nina had a murder today.
Did you?
Yeah, they found a dead body in a garbage can.
Yeah, they'll do it.
A guy.
Okay, I'm fingers crossed trying to make Earl Grey tea almond croissants. So my almond croissant filling, but with like the tiniest hint of, you can't really see it, but I did some Earl Grey infused milk with some sugar, and it's been steeping for like 2 hours. So I'm gonna mix that with my almond filling ingredients, and I've got my croissant dough ready. I'm actually gonna throw it back in the fridge. I'm also kind of making this up as I go, but I have my croissant recipe pretty down. I mean, anything can, I'm not gonna jinx myself, but I have my croissant dough that I have made a bunch of times and I know it comes out good. Sorry for this glare. I'll go over here. But with this filling, I'm still kind of playing around with it, and luckily my audience is just my family, so they're getting it for free. So if it sucks, shh.
Starting now.
These are the Earl Grey and almond croissants. I ended up making like my own little frangipane. I'll link the recipe underneath. It was really, really simple. I just froze it for a little bit to get it stiff, but the croissants are super, super flaky. They're squishy. And I'll show you the inside of a different one. You can see the almond filling. The almond filling looks so good. And I infused milk with a few tea bags of Earl Grey tea and sugar and let it steep for 2 hours. Mixed it with my almond filling. Nice and floral. It smells a sucker for Earl Grey, and instead of an egg wash, I brushed it with the rest of the Earl Grey steeped milk on top just to tie in all those flavors. You could even dust a little bit of the tea leaves on top if you wanted, but no words.
In this recipe, I went with some things that I already had on hand. I grabbed this beef loin flat from Costco. It's nice and tender with good marbling. I had citrus, I always have garlic, and I have this chipotles and adobo. I'm going to use everything to make a marinade.
Rue.
Smaller stuff than that, actually. And you're over here giving her a fucking hamburger.
You did?
Yeah. You were 17.
Shit.
I can take you now.
Okay.
Your old age.
Friendships like that don't last.
That's the part that people forget is like, if they're still friends and adults, why are you mad about it?
No, why are you
Like,
mad?
if I'm not mad, why are you mad?
Or something.
Oh.
It's grease. Is that really a breakout roll though?
My favorite is searing.
The weather's getting warmer, so I've been craving more citrusy things. I decided to try my hand at like a Peruvian-inspired chicken using lots of lime, cilantro, things that are really bright, and I was seeing a lot of this stuff on my For You page, so I'll take you through my interpretation of it.
Yeah, you wanna help me? have been seeing like Peruvian chicken all over my For You page, and now that it's spring, like I want bright flavors like sours and garlic, cilantro, citrus, things like that. So I'm gonna make a off-the-cuff, quick, like cilantro crema, lime crema, and I'm not using a recipe, I'm making it up. So I'll take you through it. Okay, for this lime crema, I've got mayo, and I went with Anaheim peppers instead of jalapenos just because I don't want it to be too spicy. I want it to be more of like lime, a little bit of the cilantro and green onion, so like more bright notes, hint of heat at the end would be ideal. So I went for the Anaheims just because they're gonna add more flavor, less heat, but still have a little bit of heat. So I'm making this up and eyeballing it. But if I had to guess, it's gonna be about a cup. Not that much. A fuck ton of cilantro and 2 spring onions. A metric fuck ton. It's a term, you can look it up. I don't think I'm gonna put any garlic in this just because I think there's too much going on. That's gonna be mixed. Everything's not done. I'm just eating a bean. Me too. Okay. Salt. Call it a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna test everything to taste, but usually with measurements, you can use my recipe as a rough guide and then change things to your own preference. All right, so that's half lime. I'm definitely gonna need more than that. And my peppers. For in there, I like using white pepper. I get it at the Asian grocery store. I prefer it. I just don't like when the black peppercorns like get stuck in my teeth and then I'm having like sneezing attack. I don't like it. So this is fine ground and it's super cheap and I've been using it for years. And then I'm gonna do 1 large Anaheim. I'm just gonna chop it into smaller pieces. This knife sucks. So this is what she's looking like so far. And we're gonna blend her up. Rice is done, I'll let that sit. And let's get this sauce going. But it's not too salty, it's super bright and sour, which is exactly what we wanted. I'm getting a little bit of the pepper at the end, but no heat, so again, that's preference. If you wanted it hotter, you could always use jalapenos and a habanero, but I'm pretty sensitive to spice, unfortunately. Oh my God. Oh yeah.
with her tomorrow, and she's like, I'm actually busy, but Kinsey's in town. She's like, oh my god, holy shit. So she texted me, she's like, hey, like, would you guys go around the corner and go get margaritas? And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, bitch. Are you serious? The weather's flawless. It's a sunny day in New York. I'm with my fucking...
Hello.
Hi, what is dinner?
What is it?
Okay, cool. I come down.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Love you, babe. And I threw in some stewed tomatoes, garlic, and peppers. And everything's coming to a boil. They probably need like 20 more minutes before they're like to the softness level that would be enjoyable for human beings. Rice is done, so I'm gonna mix that with the beans at the end. The cilantro lime crema looks absolutely gorgeous. And I have some homemade pickled red onions, and I'm gonna cut up a bunch of cucumbers and have that on the side. So that's the vibe. And there's like, I'm literally the only one in it. Yeah.
Nice.
There'll be more, don't worry. It's not done. I feel it. It's building in there.
I felt like a 6.
Yeah, that's the first time they kissed, babe.
Oh, I thought the first time they kissed was before he saved her ass.
The first time they kissed is after.
They tried to kill him.
I thought it was in a courtyard somewhere.
It is. No, you're correct.
Yeah.
Grow up.
He grabbed me with the tongs.
What were you wearing?
No, this is fire.
You should be ashamed of that.
Of what?
Monstrosity.
What are you talking about?
Flaming Hots.
How dare you?
There. That's disgusting. White people suck.
Hola, Peru.